Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to farm primal cuts. I'm going to tell you which ones are good to go to for certain like junk items and XP and which ones to avoid. So yeah, let's get into it here. Okay, so if you don't know, there's basically a primal cuts in every region. There's one in the Savage Divide, there's one in the Mire, there's one in the Forest region, there's one in the Ash Heap, and so on and so forth. Now, some of these are definitely better than others for materials and XP, like I said. And also, if you didn't know too, you're just going to these places to collect prime meat to bring out or bring to the cookout, which is every hour on the hour, and you get that from fighting prime beasts like I'm showing here. And yeah, but besides that, they're very good for XP and farming. So let's get into which ones I think are the best. So let's talk about the one that's at the top of the Toxic Valley here. Now this one isn't a bad one to go to. I would definitely say this is more of a beginner one to go to. Not amazing materials and XP at this area. You do get frogs and wolves, which doesn't give you the best XP and materials in my opinion. But there are some snallygasters here, which will give you more than a little bit of asset, so that's kind of nice. So if you're a bit of a beginner, this one isn't a bad one to go to. And the final prime boss here is actually a ghoul, which I kind of find funny. But yes, definitely more than a little bit of asset from the snallygasters. So that's nice to get. Okay, now this is the one I would avoid, which is in the Mire. I hands down think this is the worst one. Not anything good for materials here, and the XP is like okay. But this is the only one that I seem to die at. It doesn't seem to be too bloodied or low health build friendly. The final boss is a Mirelurk Queen, so you get a little bit of decent materials off of her. But other than that, the enemies don't, like I said, really give amazing XP or the best materials. And it can definitely be the most frustrating one. And I would only come here if you want to come here in a power armor. Not that it can't be done. And okay, so here's the one in the Ash Heap. This is another good one. And I would say this is like... I was going to say beginner, but maybe a medium because of the final boss, which is a sheep squatch. But there are rats here, which aren't the most amazing for XP or materials, but there are cave crickets here, which are decent for XP and acid as well. So another good one to come to farm acid. Which a lot of people I'm sure would agree with me that acid is definitely one of the harder things to find in the wasteland and one of the more sought out after junk. You also get scorpions at it too, which are not bad for XP. And like I said, the final prime boss that you're gonna fight is a sheep squatch. So just be prepared for that. They are a bit tanky if you haven't fought one before. And yeah, make sure you have a good weapon to take out the sheep squatch, or this one could possibly be a problem for you. Okay, on to the one in the area near that Vault 76. I can't think of the Forest region. Oh my god, I couldn't even remember that. Anyway, this is definitely another beginner one to come to. Probably not the best beginner one. You do get a couple bears here, so again, this one is good for acid, but probably one of the worst ones for acid. Like the Ash Heap is better, and another one that I'm going to show you soon as well is definitely better for acid, but not a bad beginner one to come to. You just got to watch out for those bears, and the final boss is a Deathclaw, which isn't too hard to kill. So again, I would say this is more of a beginner one, but probably not the best one to go to. None of these ones I've actually said are really the best for XP or materials. Now these final two that I'm going to show are... Now this one is in the Cranberry, and it is amazing for XP. The Scorpions are very high level ones, so you get amazing XP for them. The only thing that sucks about this one is the Mirelurk Kings. They can be a bit of a pain in the butt, and this one is definitely an easier one. Is an easier one to die at, with the Mirelurk Hunters shooting you with poison, and the Behemoth and the Fog Crawlers can hit pretty hard, but you will get tons of XP and good materials from this one, such as fiber optics, and just great loot from the Behemoth. So, yeah. And like I said, a lot of XP, and just be prepared when you come to this one. The enemies are definitely on the higher end of mobs here. Now, the best one I think to go to is this one to the right of Pleasant Valley train station. And this one has amazing enemies for XP and for materials as well. Just be careful about the bears coming at you if you're a bloody build. They will too hit you pretty quickly sometimes if you're not paying attention. But more than a couple bears for all the asset that you get. And at the end here, you do get a hermit crab, which has tons of loot. And you get tons of honeybees, which are also good for stim packs and other loot. And amazing XP for the honeybees. And yeah, this is definitely the best one in my opinion to go to. Just be prepared, it can be a little bit tough. And I will say the mole rats can get a little bit annoying, but other than that, for XP and materials, that one beside Pleasant Valley is definitely my pick for the best one to farm. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you think the best Primal Cuts is to go to, or what your favorite is. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. And let me know if I missed anything, everybody. Take care. Have a great day.